What are you waiting for?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation. Yeah, give us a little. We're gonna get a little rage bait in us. That way we could just give our real thoughts. Why?
It's a small.
So we're just gonna see where it's ranked. Wow, this really hurt me. Wow.
Is he that butthurt over? Where is Smallville at anyway?
I don't know, but so this list is by Vulture. All 43 live action DC comic shows ranked. Okay, so at 43 we have Human Target. Never watched it, but I'm sure it's a show that's worse than this. At 42, 1988's Superboy. Fair. 41, I've never heard of The Secret of Isis. I have heard of the Shazam show, the 1974. I mean, I guess these do belong down here. Did anybody watch the DMZ show that was on 2022, the Rosario Dawson joint?
I've not.
Okay, so I guess that can be this low. Why the Last Man was a DC? Oh, it's a Vertigo book. Okay, I
like that series.
You watched it?
Yeah, I covered it. Yeah, I think I'm not bragging at all, but I didn't see that many people covering it, but I did, and it was just like, yeah, it's not great, but they were going places, and I was like, and I knew some of the main characters, so I'm like, all right, I'm gonna stay with it, even though like the main actor looks nothing like York, but whatever, that's fine. And I was with it. I was sad that like it got canceled after one season. I for sure thought it would be one of those Lucifer scenarios, or what's the other show that got picked up by another streaming service. I'm like, we'll do it, but I never did. It's sad because it's one of Brian K. Vaughan's best work. I mean, this is the guy who's doing Saga now, who did Doctor Strange, he did Paper Girl. So
I honestly, I did, like, I've heard of this show. I did not know it was a comic book show though.
Based on Vertigo. Vertigo has a lot of key stuff. Preacher is technically DC Vertigo.
Oh yeah. So they have Gotham Knights under Naomi. But before Naomi, you put Star.
I heard Stargirl is good. I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it's good.
You put Titans before Stargirl?
Oof.
First of all, you have Stargirl at 35. That's insane. Stargirl at 35 is insane. Dead Boy Detectives, I have not watched it. I liked the backdoor pilot that they had on Doom Patrol. I could not think of the name. I liked it when they had it on Doom Patrol. I just did not like when they changed the cast for the actual show. I didn't like that because I got used to those characters because they were on there for like 2 or 3 episodes. 1990s Swamp Thing. I did not know that was a thing.
It was a movie, isn't it?
Yeah, they said it was,
or a show. I could be wrong.
It was a TV show. I don't know. I don't know, but they put Birds of Prey above that.
I have not yet seen that yet, and I'm a big Birds of Prey fan, so eventually I'll find the DVD and whatnot. But I heard it's also not.
As much as I love Batwoman, at least season 3, it's no way you put this before Stargirl. It's no way. It's no way you put that before Stargirl. That's like a slap in the face. Preacher, you were just talking about that show.
I haven't finished it, but I love that first season. Man, oh man.
Would you put the Flash before that? 1990s Flash?
I've never seen the original 90s Flash, but I know it was a big deal in terms of like, oh, we're doing DCTV now beyond the Adam West Batman show. And before, if I'm not mistaken, before the animated series took off for Batman. I don't know. I haven't finished it yet, but I know is that like Preacher is a unique beast. And in this day and age, it stands out for me because there's so much superhero stuff. And this is something cool that comics could have done. So
I'm going to have to check out Preacher. I'm going to check it out.
Man.
So you got Supergirl. You have a show called Bodies that I've never heard of.
Never heard of it.
You have the 2010 Target show.
Wait, you never watched Preacher? Preacher's good.
You have Smallville at 24. That's low. You
How
put the
many nuts left?
wait. You put,
3W.
wait. Hold up. As much as I love the Flash and Arrow, you don't disrespect Small. Wow, you don't disrespect. You don't disrespect Smallville like this.
I'll keep my opinion to myself.
What's so funny, Taj?
I wouldn't put.
I figured that's the reason why you
Smallville
left.
this low. I would not put Smallville this low.
I wouldn't put Flash over it, but
I didn't grow up with
over
Smallville, but I know a lot of us in our age range grew up with that show.
Yeah.
And even me, who didn't grow up with it, but I always saw the DVD covers. I was like, why is the S in his skin? Why doesn't he have the cape? And then eventually I found out, oh, okay, this is Clark Kent high school years.
It's very much a product of its time.
Yeah.
Like I'm listen. I think Stargirl is way too low. I think it should be above these three up here. I'm sorry.
Most definitely. I'm shocked.
Didn't Stargirl also have the JSA?
Yeah, and it was good. Like I'm
man.
sorry. I love Smallville.
Stargirl. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, I love Smallville, but Stargirl was better than that. Stargirl was overall better than the Flash. Arrow, you can argue it. Because their highs are so high. I couldn't say nothing else for that.
Smallville also had the JSA, so you know.
Yeah, but it's kind of whack. I'm sorry.
Would you put Lois and Clark's The New Adventures of Superman that high up?
Another show I didn't grow up with, but what's her name? That beautiful lady. What's her name?
Wait, when did that come out?
The 90s, right? Yeah, 93.
That came out the year I was born. Ain't no way I was watching this. What the
Coño, man. She's
Hey, no, I watched it. I watched it though.
Oh, again, I haven't seen the show, but just seeing her, I'm like, yeah, that she could make a great Lois Lane.
Oh, she definitely was. She was great. Krypton at number 20.
That the sci-fi show?
Yeah.
Never saw it. I just know they did Lobo.
Putting Black Light, as much as I love Black Light, I'm not putting Black Lightning above Stargirl.
You know what's fascinating is that, like, again, I haven't seen Black Lightning as well. I remember someone praising the hell out of it to the point that they said that what the themes that Black Lightning was tackling was better executed than what Luke Cage did. And I was like, really? I was like, okay.
It was better executed.
Okay.
Like it was way better.
And the time it came out, oof, I salute them. I salute them.
Oh, Pennyworth,
I haven't seen it, but this was always a wild card because remember it was like
Tosh. Tosh. Look what they got above all them other shows. Oh my God.
Powerless. Isn't that the Vanessa Hudgens?
Powerless was trash.
Didn't that get canceled after like 5 episodes?
Yes. Are you serious? Yeah. Oh my.
That was a Vanessa Hudgens show, right?
Yeah, but
and I only watched it because that was like my first crush. So
I was about to say, I grew up. She was
Powerless. Wow. Yeah. Who wrote this? Who? I need to have a conversation.
It's probably your favorite person.
No, Joshua Rivera. I don't think I heard of Cuz, but his taste in TV is trash.
Well, keep going because I want to see what makes the top 10. Like I think Sandman is a unique beast, and I would I put it in live action. I would put it in top 10 shows, in my opinion.
Like, that's fair.
I bought the physical media. That's how much I dug it so much.
Swamp Thing.
Yes, from what I've seen, this should be higher. Swamp Thing should be definitely higher. Like,
yeah,
this thing was the best ranking show out of all the DC stuff, in my opinion. From what I heard, also the Arrowverse stuff, and then it got canceled after one season because somebody didn't know how to take care of the booking. So,
Legends of Tomorrow is going to be in the top 10. I guarantee you. I'm
not against that.
I can feel it. I can feel it.
I heard that the Legend of Tomorrow was what Justice League and Justice League Unlimited did in animation, but Legends did it somewhat in live action. Like it got that spirit. So I could be wrong.
Okay, so then you got Constantine. That's fair to have Constantine.
I need a dude. Matt Ryan.
Yeah, he was like the perfect casting.
In some regards, similar but not the same, or even different. He reminds me of what Charlie Cox brought to Matt Murdock and Daredevil. Like, and I grew up with the movie, and so I was just like, okay, why is he blonde? And I'm like, oh, he was actually British, and he's got that London gasp, and fucking wankas, and gotta get the demons out, and just I love that. Watch his animated movies. Watch just League Dark and watch the animated movies. He's great as Constantine.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Gore.
Hey, Gore.
Hi.
You look amazing.
Thank you. So what are we doing? What's
We
this?
are looking at a Vulture article ranking the 43 live-action DC comic shows. And I think, from what I heard, half of the stuff we've never heard or seen.
Hey, Darren. You look amazing.
That's exactly what
You
he
mute,
said
but
to me.
hi.
Your mic's not working.
That's exactly what he said to me.
Your mic's not working.
Oh,
He
just
looks,
figuring it out.
he looks so low. Oh.
You might have to just change the setting, maybe.
Yeah.
In stream, what is this place
Take
called?
me off. I'm
Yeah.
not done with the thing yet. So, anywho, so
What is
Doom
happening?
Doom Patrol is goated. Sweet Tooth, never seen it.
Oh, that's
Penguin-
the Netflix torrent thing. Yeah.
So now we're at the top 10. Penguin,
Legends of
Fiend-
Tomorrow over the Penguin. God damn.
Oh, I don't know about that.
The Obama show, right? That's all I know. That Gorilla Grodd tried to kill Obama. Was it?
I like Legends, but or Penguin, I don't know about
I
that.
can hear you now. Gotham over Lucifer is insane.
Hi, Darren.
Hello. Lucifer That High is kind of crazy, actually.
Kudos, a miracle of a show that got renewed on another platform, and it has a following. So kudos to
Oh,
them.
it's
Where did
fun.
Taj go?
I
He
wish
They're
said,
gonna
I'll
be
be
one of
right
us.
back switching the Wi-Fi.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'll miss him so much. Because we got to talk Cobra Kai as a Kai.
Gotham over Penguin.
Is insane.
Explain
That's
that to me.
crazy. Yeah.
That's
Gotham
crazy.
top 10 is kind of crazy, actually.
Wonder Woman 19. Bro, this top 10 is like.
Okay, I can kind of see the Wonder Woman one in top 10 just because the significance, and also for a lot of years. And I've heard of this argument before now that Linda Carter is still Wonder Woman. Like, it's like that.
Yeah.
The torch has not been passed yet for a lot of people, even though I like what Gal Gadot did. But like,
Right.
but if you look at it as a whole, who knows if the writing or if the stories still hold up? But like, that was significant.
Their top 5 is definitely like, you can tell whoever wrote this was on the older side. Because
Darren.
Hello, Taj. My biggest fan. How's it going? No, I'm your biggest fan. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to twist it.
Wow. So Peacemaker is number 4.
That's fair.
At 3 is Superman and Lois. At 2 is Watchmen. And 1 is Batman 1966. But Stargirl is at 20 something.
Oh, not even
Batman-
20. It's like 30.
30 something.
Yeah.
Batman 1966 is goated. Everybody knows this.
Yeah.
Okay.
They clearly didn't watch Stargirl though. Like they very clearly like, it looks for kids. It's
Now
whatever,
let
put it
me
bottom.
see what Cuz said about Stargirl. First produced for the now defunct DC Universe app before hopping over to the CW as part of the network's final wave of DC shows. Stargirl felt like a breath of fresh air from the long in the tooth Arrowverse.
You know what? Whatever his name is, fuck it. Tonight I'm gonna watch the first episode of Stargirl.
Dude,
Because of this
yo.
ranking, I'm gonna go watch it. And I'm like, you know what?
It's really good.
It
let's
really is.
see it. Yeah.
Colorful, more youth focused than its sister show, Stargirl stood out in its depiction of young Courtney Whitmore learning to be a hero and friend as she built a new iteration of the Justice Society of America with other second-generation heroes. Rather fluffy but chock full of fun and obscure DC characters like Sportsmaster, Stargirls lasted 3 inoffensive seasons and probably could have gone on for a couple more before getting old.
So why do you rank it so low? Why
did you
below
put
Titans?
Yeah. That's the one that blew me. It's below Titans.
Is Titans? Is that the one show where the homies?
Batman.
They gave Dick Grayson the name of the Nightwing, right? When he was in the can, right? The Cholos, man.
Yeah.
Is this blood in, blood out?
That was no. That's literally.
That's literally what happened.
Like
Like,
what
he did not-
happened.
Give me some chum chum.
He burnt his Robin suit and literally went for an entire season just dressed up like just walking around like, yeah, I'm Detective Dick Grayson. That's it. Like, first of all, they make Dick Grayson a literal detective just to have him leave Detroit, not retire, not formally quit.
Send him to Detroit.
He just never went back to work.
No,
That was it. He never went back to work.
I will always be so sad at that guy because he's such a perfect casting. Like his
Yeah.
Dick Grayson is fantastic. I wish,
Brendan Thwaites.
something. I wish I could literally
Yeah, that's his name.
like
He's
rewrite
in,
the
like-
timeline, place him inside like the DCU because he's perfect. Like
I
He was
just
in
feel,
like every movie back in like 2005 and 2015 and 16.
Yeah.
He was in
He might
Gods
be
of
able-
Egypt. Anybody see that?
Yeah,
Pirates of the
yeah.
Caribbean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
What's weird is that with that
All
show,
the great movies.
I'll never forget the marketing. The first thing everybody knew, we were like,
Fuck Batman.
exactly.
He breaks
It's
it.
like,
Which in
oh
the
my
show, he doesn't even break the guy's neck. Like, that was just a lie in the trailer because I watched the first episode.
Yeah.
Like, you don't
Oh,
hear a
when
neck
that-
break. I remember
That
going like,
first
what?
trailer, I will never forget the internet reaction when that came out. It's like,
Yeah.
man, what the hell is this thing?
Yeah, that shit
Like,
was.
you
Yo,
look like,
this is thoroughly ass. This trailer.
feel
So
bad.
bad.
What did he say about the Flash was the moment the CW's Arrowverse truly arrived? It
They're
wasn't
right.
a verse yet, though. So, I mean, whatever. Lacking the self-conscious grimness of Arrow that initially kept it away from four-color adventures. What does that even mean? The Flash was immediately liberated to go full comic book, kickstarting the small screen answer to the MCU. Built on the endearingly boyish charm of Lee Grant Gustin, the longest running of the Arrowverse shows would eventually overstay its welcome after 9 seasons. But you put it above Stargirl.
Here, these like descriptions don't feel like a ranking. They feel like just facts. Like they're not even like why I think they're here. They're just they looked up on Wikipedia, be like, oh, it ran 9 seasons. Okay, that's probably too long. I don't know.
It's like it should say your personal choice. I'm like, why are you dug in one?
Right?
Just
Yeah.
make it simple. I didn't watch Stargirl. Hope for the best. Like,
Yeah.
The most
I don't know.
successful superhero TV shows draw clean parallels, not to comic books, but to other TV shows. Arrow's North Star was lost. You're comparing Arrow to Lost?
That's fair.
because the Flash.
I mean, the Black Flash, yeah,
I
it is-
get
Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
get
they're-
it.
Pairing the vigilante origin story of shallow rich kid Oliver Queen with the ongoing mystery of what happened to him during the 5-year struggle to survive on a desolate island. Arrow was an unlikely origin for the widely successful live-action superhero universe that sprang from it, and at times it seemed like its many spin-offs left it behind. But throughout the peaks and valleys that spanned its 8 seasons, the series never suffered an identity crisis, forging onward with a remarkable consistency as it slowly recreated the DC universe in its image.
I'd argue season 4 lost its identity a little bit.
I didn't keep with the show. Like, watched a little bit of it, and I was like, okay.
Let me see. The disposable nature of rapid production of comic books often means that they can feel unusually immediate among entertainment media. As writers and artists very openly work through what's on. He really stole this off somebody's blog.
No, it's just AI.
Honestly, it's possible, actually.
Yeah, no, it very much is possible.
What's on
Yeah.
their mind in pamphlets that hit the streets mere months later. At the Arrowverse's peak, with multiple shows on the air, DC superhero series could take on this immediacy without the consciousness of having to sell audiences on superhero shows. Black Lightning is a snapshot of genre fiction working through the first Trump presidency in real
Good
time,
Lord.
as its majority black cast spun a generational superhero fable about race, oppression, and community, often attempting to do so with more nuance than its sister shows. Yeah, because the other shows didn't. They weren't
They didn't
about
deal with
black
it.
people. Like what?
That-
What are we
they-
doing?
They just said a bunch of words in a row. They didn't even know what they were typing. They're like, oh, this sounds profound.
What are we doing? Its greatest success was not building out a cast of superhumans, but a place as the city of Freeland, Georgia was present in a way that superhero hometowns rarely are. They never said he was in Georgia. They just filmed in Georgia.
I mean, I'd argue that's why most people liked Black Lightning, because it was so different from the other like CW shows at the time. Like, it felt so fresh and original.
Yeah.
If my memory serves right, the crossovers when I think it was Crisis. You know, by that time, okay, Barry and Oliver friends, yay! It wasn't when Black Lightning showed up and he was across Flash. It was like, holy shit, we're finally like bridging all the bridges together. And now it's like, who are you? Who are you? And I don't know.
We waited so long. Like when that article came out, we had heard Black Lightning wasn't going to be connected to the Arrowverse. I like, my heart sank. I was like, oh, I was so looking forward to having another show among this pantheon of characters. So like that moment when we finally got it was like, holy shit, we've been waiting so long for this. And it was worth it, I thought.
You know what's crazy? The fact that the CW used to be the network to save shows. Like, Black Lightning was initially developed for Fox. Fox passed on it. I mean, because we know how we know about Fox. We know what they like and what they
can't
don't
do
like.
it. We're gonna do it live.
The CW picked the show up. They went from doing that.
Didn't Supergirl was in
CBS? They saved
Yeah.
they saved Supergirl. They went from doing that to giving us that horrible backdrop of Lex's skyline from his penthouse. Yeah. So, way to go, Next Star. Yeah, you took a nice little a nice little place for good shows, daring to defy, and now you're defying the fans. All right.
Could we go back to that top 10 mark and just let's look at the top 10 again and be like, all right, out of all that, what did this guy get right? Because I feel like Penguin and Peacemaker, there's a common to have those in the top 10.
So I can find it again.
I'd go, if I was to make my list, I'd probably go Superman and Lois, Stargirl, Peacemaker, Penguin, and then probably one of them I haven't seen that's probably good, like a Sandman or a Watchmen that I hear is like fantastic.
Watchmen, I mean, that's easily in the top 5, like solid. And then Sandman, with its uniqueness, is in the top 10, I think, because for so goddamn long, it was a movie, the Death spinoff movie, and it was like they finally got it off the fucking foot. I don't know.
Yeah, Legends being the number 1 Arrowverse show is kind of wild to me.
Yeah, that is hilarious.
I like it, but
what do they say? Few things in television are more invigorating than seeing a struggling series retool itself on the fly to tremendous success. Legends of Tomorrow started its life as the Arrowverse's biggest flop, with a dull first season about a motley crew of heroes and villains, from the Flash and Arrow being recruited by a time traveler to stop a despot's rise to power. After an overly serious first season, Legends of Tomorrow began a stunning pivot to tongue-in-cheek sci-fi romp that chewed through gags, ideas, and cast members with reckless abandon to become the Arrowverse's greatest success. A show that felt distinctly its the greatest success.
I mean, I heard that like after each season, it just kept getting better and better. So I don't know, but like that's what I heard. Again, I didn't finish it.
Hell no! After season 3, get that shit out of there.
Hold on. It is a weird show because it does depend what you want out of Legends. Either you think it gets better and better, or you think it gets worse and worse, depending on what you want out of Legends of Tomorrow, right? If you want like if you want like a fun, rompy comic book, silly like sitcom, you're in good shape. If you want the old superhero show you remember, though, it does kind of dip as you go down within the show. Yeah, so I still think season 3 or 2 and 3 are peak to me. I love those seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. So you got the Penguin, Legends of Tomorrow.
He said, "Fuck you, let's move on."
No, I mean, not like that. I'm saying it's like
No,
this list. This list makes me itch because it's like it's so many. It's no way in the world. It's no way in the world Stargirl didn't make the top 10.
Yeah, that's
or at least closer to the top.
Yeah,
like it's no way this is real life, bro. Well, again, what are we doing? These rankings piss me off like all the time. So you got The Penguin, which I still have not finished yet, but I hear it's
Oh,
fantastic.
Lance.
Legends
Really
of
good.
Tomorrow. I mean, I recently rewatched Legends. I've never hated it, but towards the end, it got kind of predictable. Lucifer. I love Lucifer. Like for real. Like Taj and Three Dubs. We know our girl Shay left Chicago Fire to be on this show. We know, ain't that right, Taj?
No,
Oh,
they killed her off Chicago Fire, and then eventually she just went to Lucifer.
okay. Gotham. I like Gotham until that god awful finale.
Oh, that rooftop shot. That's
Season 4.
That
Sean.
was the worst bat suit in the history of bat suits, and then the Joker looking like
That's
he
because
had
it was a stripper suit.
the Joker looked like he had a venereal disease and was like hunchback
He did.
and like what are we doing? Wonder Woman 1975, cool.
Hell yeah.
Adventures of Superman 1952,
Hell yeah.
George Reeves always gonna be goated. Peacemaker, that's a goated show. Like honestly, I can't wait for season 2. Superman and Lois, by all means, deserves to be up here.
Yeah.
Deserves to be up here. Like seriously. Watchmen, didn't watch it.
oh
I'm still gonna be
man.
there.
I heard
This-
it was good, but I ain't watching.
It's a miracle. Gore, you saw it, right?
No.
No? Okay. That's
said it
fair.
was
Just
so
you,
much-
buddy. I'm
That's
sorry.
fair.
He
It's
said
to
it was
me,
so
I didn't
much
watch that shit.
positiveness.
to me, it's a miracle that they made a show that is as good as the book and the first Zack Snyder movie. Now, which one do I like more? It depends on which day I'm feeling it. But what Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons was tackling in the 80s, Damon Lindelof and his crew tackle in this time period, whether you like it or not. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Trent Reznor or Atticus Ross does the score, which is like, holy shit, they're Watchmen fans. And yeah, I think Tim Blake Nelson and oh my gosh, what's her name? What's her name? Gosh damn it. Oh, she won an Oscar. Anyways, forgive me, Angela Bassett. I know her character's name, but I don't know the actress.